Oh, Miss Pittman, I was not expecting you in this morning.
Really? Why?
Well, you must be very tired. Well, I understand that chemotherapy can be very exhausting.
Yeah, I was a bit tired yesterday.
Well, we can manage without you if you need to go home to recover.
But I don't want you to manage without me.
Oh, no, that is not what I meant.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's not as if I'll be here for much longer.
Oh, no. No, you must not say that kind of thing.
This is my last week. My contract finishes on Friday.
Yes.
Oh, I love this job. I suppose I will just have to enjoy the last few days as best I can.
So, I was chatting to Sarah last night. This is daft, right? But you know what she's like? She loves a gossip.
Yeah.
And she said that Kirsty is in the same class as someone whose mum worked in your office.
Gillian.
Yes. And Gillian's daughter told Kirsty...
I quit.
That's what she said.
Are you ill? You don't look too good, if I'm honest. Are you okay? You can't tell anyone.
No way.
No! I won the lottery.
What do you mean?
I mean, I won the lottery. The national lottery, Saturday night, 5 numbers and the bonus ball.
How much?
£268,000.
Oh my... What did Neil say? Ella?
He doesn't know.
What?
I haven't told him. I haven't told anyone.
Come in, Mrs. Tembe.
Mr. Harker, I wonder if I can have a few moments of your precious time.
Always.
It is with regard to Miss Pittman.
Yes?
I know it is not my place to say, but her contract ends this week. And I cannot help thinking that, well, we are letting her down in her hour of need.
Anything else?
No, that is it.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, why not? I don't understand.
It's my money. This is my chance.
What about Neil?
What about him? Penny, for the first time in my life, I can afford to do whatever I want. I can quit my job. And I can leave him.
No, you can't.
Abby and Jess have left home. The mortgage is almost paid off. What with the nights he works, I hardly see him anyway. I just thought I wanted us to grow old together. But that's all it is, growing old. It's not what I thought it would be.
You've been together since... You've always been together.
I know. He's just a tired old man.
What are you talking about? He's not even 50.
There's no spark. There is nothing. There's nothing left.
Why are you doing this?
Because I can. Can't I?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's all right. You're shaking.
I don't feel too good, actually. I feel a bit dizzy.
Do you need a short break? I could cover for you.
What am I going to do next week?
There are lots of things that you can do.
No, it'll just be me at home all by myself. Just me and all my hospital appointments.
You know, if I had all this spare time, there are many things that I would choose to do.
Like a bucket list.
Yes, Yes, a bucket list. For example, I have always wanted to go to the Holy Land.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, not for you.
No, definitely not for me.
No.
This is silly. I don't need a doctor. I'm fine.
Better safe than sorry.
It was just a dizzy spell, that's all.
Your head needs looking at, if nothing else. Are you really leaving him?
Thank you.
I don't know.
Mrs. Ward? Hi. Hello, I'm Dr. Veer.
She's Mrs. Ward.
Lovely. Do you want to come on through? Please.
Four?
Sorry. Hey Valerie, how you doing?
Well,
Excellent. Can I make you a cup?
actually, I am feeling very well, despite, you know, the cancer and the chemo
That's good.
and losing my job.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to stay positive, though. In actual fact, I'm putting together a bucket list.
Oh, excellent.
All the things I want to do before I die.
All right, that's a bit morbid.
What's on the list, Val?
Well, it's a constantly evolving thing, but at the moment, I want to plan my own funeral. I want the music to be just right.
I don't think that funeral arranging is on most people's bucket lists, is it?
Confession. I mean, I'm not Catholic or anything, but I've always thought confession would be quite interesting, not to mention important. And I want to do a fun run
Yeah, now that's more like it.
in aid of our cancer charity.
Mrs. Ward?
I'm fine, really. It was just... She said I needed to see a doctor.
You were all over the place.
I'm perfectly well. In fact, I'm great. Let's go.
Well, we're always here if you need to talk or...
Everything all right?
Really? She just kept staring at me and then she ran off.
It's your boyish good looks. And then you open your mouth.
Very funny.
Ella, wait!
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just tense. Big decisions. I'm not doing this on a whim. All week I've been going over things, thinking through my options.
Leaving Neil, that's one of your options. Are you going to tell him about the money?
Did you see him? That doctor?
Yes, I saw him.
And?
Okay, it's weird.
It's uncanny. Why today? Why do I meet him today?
It's called a coincidence. What are you going to do, run off with Dr... What's-his-face?
Dr. Veer? Why not?
You're twice his age. You're married.
We could take the money, run off together. It'll be like old times.
You're married. You've got a joint bank account. Anything you win, half of the money belongs to Neil.
Not if he doesn't know about it.
You can't. I won't let you.
It's not your decision.
It's not yours either.
So, you didn't come into work yesterday.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Valerie, if you feel sick or tired or unwell in any way, you need to stay at home.
I know, but I...
No buts. The problem is, with your situation,
Yeah, I understand.
the front desk is our window to the world. We need continuity. We can't survive on a series of temps if you can't manage regular attendance.
No.
We've talked about it, but I'm really sorry. We can't keep you on in reception.
No, I know you can't. Mrs. Timber.
Oh, my dear.
He's...
Look, well, he is going to hear some choice words from me, I can tell you.
No. He saved me. I'm going to be his administrative assistant.
You are?
Yeah, I am. I really am.
Well, that is a good thing that he has done.
It's lovely.
Oh, hello. Again.
I'd like to see Dr. Veer, please.
I'm not sure he's available.
I would like to see him.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
He said that I could see him again any time.
I think he meant in a few days or maybe a week or so, not later the same day.
He said that we could talk.
Yes, he did. He's very kind and considerate. He's also very young.
Are you going to let me see him?
I'm going to see if he's available. Please be careful, seeing the way she looks at you.
Okay.
So, do you want me to stay?
I'll be fine.
Oh, apparently Dr. V is available after all.
Mrs. Ward?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. You were talking about your bucket list and all that. And you know that your condition is far from hopeless. You really don't need to be making plans for, well, plans for the end.
I'm not going anywhere.
Exactly.
In fact, no more bucket list. I'm not going to have time anyway. I'm going to be Anthony's administrative assistant.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's fantastic news.
Although actually, it's quite good to have some goals and things to plan, even if you're not going to die.
Yeah, it is, but not this. Not these plans.
No, you're right. They were a bit miserable, weren't they?
Yeah. It should be something like, let me think. Polar bear safari.
Sounds a bit cold.
Yeah. Tell you what, you could tour the Large Hadron Collider at CERN. I know someone we could...
I don't think so.
I've got it. Leatherbridge German Beer Festival. It is fantastic. There's beer, there's sausages. They have an umpire band. I mean, what is not to love?
I'm not ill. I just wanted to see you again.
Mrs. Ward.
I just want to look at you.
You do know that this is completely inappropriate.
Of course. You look just like him.
Please, Miss Ward.
You're the spitting image of my husband. It's like I've gone back 20, 25 years. And here you are, my Neil.
Karen, our receptionist, she did think that your interest in me wasn't entirely medical.
You should be so lucky.
Well, what is it then?
Ella? Penny, what the...
What's happened? What's happened to Ella?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Neil.
Is she all right?
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Oh, Penny, look, you can't be here.
It was a mistake. I'm sorry.
No, it's not a mistake, Penny. It's wrong. Look, nothing's going to happen here. You know that. You've always known that, right? Go, just go.
She's leaving you. She won £250,000 on the lottery, and she wasn't going to tell you. That's not right, Neil. Half of that money's yours. She's taking your money. You need to know, and that's why I'm here, Neil. You don't deserve to be treated like that.
You're lying.
I'm not. There's a man, a doctor. She doesn't love you, Neil. She doesn't love you.
We were younger than you when we met. I was still at school. You were so energetic. Sorry. He was so energetic, full of life, always laughing, making me laugh. There was never anyone else.
What happened?
I don't know. We were just kids. Then we sort of slipped from being kids to having kids. And they grew up, and we got older.
You're not old.
Older.
Sorry.
And he starts working nights, and the kids leave home. And it's all gone. Everything we've had, just gone.
People change, and
Is that it? Is that your best shot?
do you still love him? And does he still love you?
I don't know.
That's all that really matters, isn't it? Don't look at me. Okay, yeah, look, there might be some passing resemblance, but he's the one that you need to go and talk to.
I think it might be a bit late for that.
Worth a try, though. Surely.
And I hope you do not mind, but I have been giving some thought to your bucket list.
Oh, me too.
Oh, and?
Nothing. No, my mind just goes completely blank.
Well, in that case, I may have a list of possibilities.
How exciting.
In no particular order. Join a choir. Adopt a stray dog. Volunteer at a food bank. You'll be very welcome. Bake a cake, maybe for a friend. Plant a tree. Learn to play the organ. It is a beautiful instrument. Declutter your home. Sew an article of clothing. Plant a vegetable garden. Research your family history.
That's a very long list.
Oh, that is just my A list. I know I have a B list. Yeah, it is probably not suitable for you. Well, I am not suggesting that you do them all. Well, one or two might be a possibility.
You are so right, Mrs. Tembe. Thank you.
Make sure you fill in all 4 pages, and then...
I'm looking for my wife, Ella Ward. She was here earlier. She saw one of your GPs.
You mind just waiting your turn?
She's not answering her phone. I need to find her. Have you seen her? What?
You look... he's not going to be able to discuss any of the details.
I need to see him.
Would you like to take those and sit down? And you take a seat, and I'll... Oh, hello.
You must be, Mr. Ward.
It's uncanny, isn't it?
You look like a picture of my dad.
He looks like you.
Penny?
Here she is.
What are you doing? Is Neil awake?
Awake and gone.
And you?
I thought I'd have a drink. You can afford it.
Why are you here?
I was waiting for you. I wanted to say I'm sorry. I shouldn't have run off like that, and I shouldn't have said that stuff. It's your life. You can do what you want with it.
I know what I want to do with it.
Well, good for you. And I'm sure that Neil will get over it. In fact,
I'm going to tell him about the money.
About time. And the rest.
Oh no, that was just a stupid idea.
You're not leaving him? Now, you see, the problem with that is he already knows it all. The money, the running away. I told him everything. And do you know what? All he cared about was the money.
You're lying.
And I told him about your lovely young doctor too.
Where is he?
He's out looking for you. God knows why.
Because he loves me.
And that's what he's going to say. He's going to say how much he loves you. But it is all about the cash. He doesn't love you. He never has, not really.
Oh, Valerie, I had another idea.
No.
Whoa, you haven't heard what it is yet?
No. Mrs. Tambay has also given me an extensive list of her suggestions.
Maldives. I've always wanted to go to the Maldives.
Actually, can I just say something? I looked up that Hadron Collider thing on Google. Why would I want to go all the way to Switzerland to go underground to look at a big machine? And Mrs. Tembay's list, I mean, it's full of lots of lovely things. So I think she should do all of them, but not me.
Probably won't want to go to the Maldives either then.
Oh, I don't want to go on holiday. I mean, what would I do on a beach all day by myself? I'd go mad.
You doing a bucket list?
No, I don't think I will, actually. Anyway, I'm not going to have time. I'll be administrating.
No, I think you should go for it. You know the secret of a really good bucket list? Be completely selfish. It's about you. It's about you doing the things that make you happy, the stuff you've always wanted to do, nothing else. Got no one to please except yourself.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry, and I'll just be outside.
Can I get anyone a cup of tea? Neil, another one?
No, thanks.
Mrs. Ward? Tea? Coffee?
Why are you here?
Looking for you.
Penny's told you about the money.
The money?
I don't care about the money.
Dr. Veer is a GP. I only met him today. He's a kind man, but he means nothing to me.
What? She was going to leave you?
Neil.
That is what you said, wasn't it? I can leave him now, I can do anything. That is what you said, or are you going to deny it?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. She gets a little bit of luck, and her first thought is to leave you, and you don't think that matters?
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, that's all right then. She called you an old man. She said that she could not bear the thought of growing old with you. She wasn't even going to tell you about the money. Said she was free now and she could do what she wanted without you. Go on, Ella, take your money. Take your money and let him go. He is better off without you. You don't deserve him. You have never deserved him. You don't need her money. You don't need her.
It's all go round here, isn't it?
Do you think I should,
Yeah.
Ella! You don't have to go. Unless you want to.
I don't know what I want.
I do. Neil. I know what I want. I've always known.
is everything okay?
Neil.
Is that what you want?
Never. It's always you.
Everything she said is true.
I know. It doesn't matter. Not to me.
Neil.
What do you want? That's an unfair comparison. He's got 25 years on me. I don't blame you. I'm not the man I used to be, and I'm probably never the man he is. He's got my looks and a brain. If you want someone new, something different, maybe you deserve it.
I don't deserve anything.
I watched us the last few years, drifting apart, didn't know what to do. Every step I took towards you seemed to get further away. Now, if I'd won the lottery, I might have been tempted to run.
You won the lottery?
$250,000.
Wow, that's amazing.
I've lost everything.
No, you haven't. Not yet.
Look, I would just like to point out that it's going to be a lot easier making things work between you two with $250,000 in the bank. I mean, you're not going to have to work nights anymore, are you?
Like I said, he's the one with the brains.
Do you love me?
Always.
Have a good evening.
You too.
I have a list. It's my list, my selfish list. Me.
As it should be.
Come on then. You ready? My bucket list. By Valerie Pittman. 3 things I would really like to do. Number 1, be a magician's assistant for a day.
Nice.
Number 2, get a tattoo. On my bottom.
Awesome.
And number 3, I would like to meet legendary Leatherbridge singer Ricky Delaney. In person, for real.
Morning, Howard.
Sorry?
I mean Anthony.
Karen, we haven't heard from the Temperator about the QOF data, have we? I'd rather get it sorted before.
Could we meet in private? Maybe for lunch?
Yeah, why don't we have a picnic in the park?
Heston, don't go to any trouble.